Day 2. We're making turtles. Not turtle doves, but an easy homemade version of the nutty, caramelly, beloved Canadian turtles chocolates. These are a holiday staple, so it's not surprising that there are a plethora of vegan versions on the internet, and we're going to add our own into the mix. Grab about 130 grams or 1 1/3 cup pecan halves. Try to choose pieces that are nicely intact. I love toasting my nuts, but for this recipe, I actually prefer pecans that are untoasted, so the date caramel isn't overpowered. But feel free to toast your pecans at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 6 to 8 minutes if desired. In your food processor, make the date caramel. Add 1/2 cup oats or oat flour, 1 cup pitted deglet noor dates. If they're a little hard, soak them in warm water for 5 minutes to soften them, and 1/4 teaspoon sea salt. Blend until a smooth, sticky dough forms. On a lined baking tray, arrange your pecans in sets of 3 and scoop about 1/2 teaspoon of the date caramel. Arrange the pecans in a Y shape, form the caramel into a patty, and press the caramel onto the pecans. If you want to make turtles that are completely dunked in chocolate, arrange 2 pecans side by side, press the date caramel patty on top, and sandwich it in with 1 more pecan half. Continue until all the date caramel has been used up, and slide the tray in the freezer while you melt your chocolate. Melt 3/4 cup vegan dark chocolate chips and 1 teaspoon coconut oil on the stovetop using a double boiler method or in the microwave. For the microwave method, heat the chips and coconut oil for 30 seconds, take the bowl out and give the chocolate a stir, then heat in 10 or 15 second increments, stirring in between until the chocolate is melted. Coconut oil or another neutral oil is not absolutely necessary, but it will help thin the chocolate and make it easier to work with. If you want to completely dunk the turtles in chocolate, use 1 1/2 cup chocolate chips and 2 teaspoons coconut oil. And do you ever notice a white swirl through your treats that have been dunked in chocolate? I was noticing that. So I did some Googling, and it turns out that a little workaround to that, if you're not buying the highest quality chocolate, then the cocoa butter, which is the fatty part of the chocolate, will separate and create that white circle. And one way to get around that without splurging on some expensive chocolate is to add some cold chocolate chips at the very end once your chocolate has melted. It takes a bit of muscle to stir those in and melt them as well, but they will cool down the chocolate and bring it into temper. So give it a try. Remove your turtles from the freezer, drizzle the tops with melted chocolate, or dunk the entire turtle and tap off the excess. Continue until all the turtles have a chocolate coating, and then return to the fridge or freezer and allow the chocolate to harden and set for at least 10 minutes, but preferably longer, especially if you don't want them to melt too quickly in your fingers. Turtle doves, right? Well, this homemade chocolate turtles recipe makes at least 24 turtles and costs us $4.65 to make turtles that look like this, and about $5.95 to make turtles that look like this. And that means that this version costs us less than $1 per 100 grams. And if we were to purchase the traditional turtles, they would cost at least $2.50 per 100 grams. So this is likely a thriftier option, and they're a pretty cute conversation starter. So click the link below for this recipe, subscribe for a new video every Sunday at 5, and for tomorrow's day 3 of our 12 days of vegan Christmas recipes, it is 3 French hens, or how about a deliciously easy overnight French toast casserole. We'll see you tomorrow.